Okay, we have a brick wall section. I'll run through it as I normally do. Sold by Diorama Debris. This is 1/35th scale, and this is a brick wall section in stretcher bond. The mould number is 1350067. Produced in the UK by R.J. Norris. I'm going to turn it over and take it out. Now, as you can see, this is quite a large wall section, and it's still not the mould that I really want. The one that I really want is the English bond, but it seems to be always out of stock when I order. So I've got this one more as a backup, I think. Now, as you can see, it's a stretcher bond. You get one extremely large section of wall, and you get two small, well, these pieces, they actually show as piers. So it would interlock there, then interlock, then interlock, then onto the next one. I don't think I'll be using it that way. I think more this will be for the side of buildings and things like that. So that's the little mould, and I shall go off and I shall do some castings on that, and we'll have a look and see what everyone thinks.
Okay, I've done a few castings of this wall section. I will pick it up in a second just to show you. But the first thing I will say is, because it's been rather damp and cold, I had to, in the end, use 16 millilitres of water to 40 grams of Herculite 2. Herculite 2 is the normal one that I use for casting. I just had a little bit of a water issue. I don't know if it, because it was cold and damp, it wasn't evaporating like it normally does. But once I increased the powder, no problems. I got all my castings out straight away. So that was the first thing. I just thought I'd just mention that. But as for the parts, you actually get one of these sections, which is 60mm high and 85mm from brick end to brick end, which is quite a reasonable size. You also cast out two of the piers, which are these here. So I mean, I've just done a little demonstration there. It's just this is what they actually show you that they're actually making, is a wall with a pier. But this has got a lot more applications. If I can do it without knocking the camera around, I've actually glued them sections together. But you can, with these, just make a standard, you know, for a little diorama wall corner, if it will stand together. A wall corner like that once the camera focuses. You can double them up to make a 9-inch wall. If we go up that way, because a two-story building works out at 150mm, these are 60, so you get 120, yeah, 120. Then to make your 150 up, you'd need just another small bit, and then you actually got a full lift of a two-story house, which is pretty cool. Lots and lots of uses for these. I can see umpteen uses. Altogether, a lovely little part, or larger part, and like I say, there's loads of uses for these. I ain't going to run through them because we'll probably be here all night, but definitely you can build full houses out of these, double them up like so into a 9-inch wall. And the nice thing about it, I like as well, if you do double them up, they're not in line with each other. No matter which way you put it, they don't end up lining up. So when you go to put your next one in, like so, I'm going out of shot, it all marries up nice. So it's a very nice little mould. Also, another good thing, if you've already got the piers mould, they marry straight up to this, no problems at all. You can actually use the ones out of that mould to fit this, so there's no problems at all with different using the other mould and putting this one together, which is all good. One thing I am going to skirt on though, because when I started I did have a few little minor problems, and if I can bring that up to the camera now, as you can see, the minor problems were the distortion of the bricks. This was through far too much water and everything else. This was my first ones, but sat there looking at it, I thought myself how much more natural they look, because these bricks are absolutely gorgeous. They're beautifully uniformed, but not all bricks are uniformed, and I'm just looking at that thinking to myself, well, I'm actually going to do it. As soon as I finish this video, I'm going to email Diorama Debris to see if they can actually create some brickwork like that, because to me that would go so much better and it would save a lot of time and aggravation. I have another one here somewhere that actually went totally wrong, as you can see, but it's so effective, even with the pits and holes in it. If I don't hear nothing from them, because they have got a suggestion there, you know, if you want to see different moulds, please suggest it and we'll see what we can do. I am going to suggest it, and also I'm going to work on some way of creating that sort of effect in the actual mould, which would be very useful and handy. I'm thinking maybe it's some Vaseline or something like that, something that can be cleaned away along the edges. But watch this space. I shall go into that and have a look. Now that's the end of this review. I will be back with you shortly, because I've got a load of new moulds and I'd like to get most of them out so you can see. So thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you on the next one.